Stress. Does it really affect our health and wellness goals? In this video, I will be talking about the influence of stress on our sleep, food intake and abdominal weight gain. For those of you that don't know me, hi, my name is Sam Brown and I'm a BANT registered nutritionist here in the UK. And for those of you that like science-backed information on all things nutrition and lifestyle, then click the subscribe button. First of all, stress can be induced by many different factors, including insecurities on our personal, social, and professional life, and including sleep. But the amount of stress experienced comes down to the importance assigned to such potential stressors. An event can become especially stressful when it's perceived to be extremely relevant or threatening, but to another person, that event may cause no stress at all. Deficiencies in vitamin D, B3, B6, folate, B12, calcium, magnesium, not forgetting omega-3s, can make us very susceptible to stress and depression. But foods containing these nutrients are last on our list when we are super stressed. Chronic stress, which is just stress that is low level but happens over a long period of time, activates something called the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. We'll call that the HPA from now on, but this releases cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and these hormones are associated with abdominal weight gain. Abdominal weight gain is associated with metabolic syndrome, so type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, and this increases the risk of anything that's cardiovascular and anything to do with the blood vessels. So both mental stress and unhealthy lifestyle can put you at risk for this abdominal weight gain. Association between stress and emotional eating behaviors is a real thing, and in particular we tend to go for these sugary, sweet foods. So when we think about what the role of cortisol is, it's to release sugar from stores into the blood ready for fight or flight. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll have heard me talk about insulin release in response to blood sugar and how that can cause a blood sugar roller coaster. So where you are craving sugary foods, then you have low energy back to craving more sugary foods. Cortisol increases blood sugar. Insulin comes along and pops it into the tissues. Once the tissues are full, fat is created, and so is a really vicious cycle. So there is a preference for very palatable foods when we are stressed, and we're talking here normally high sugary foods or even fried foods, very carbohydrate foods. So don't forget, even foods that can be savory like crisps are still a very high sugar carbohydrate food. This activates a brain reward system, and it is to blunt that HPA axis response. If you are trying some kind of weight loss regime, your perception and your response to stress will pose a direct barrier on all of your effort. So let's move on to sleep, which is another vicious cycle. If you suffer from poor sleep, this increases your mental stress and then your weight gain. Reduced quality of sleep can increase your energy intake because it changes the hormones that control our hunger. So these will be ghrelin and leptin. Now, because of this, we then crave more energy dense foods like donuts and sugary drinks. So the vicious cycle comes where stress has been shown to impair our sleep, and impaired sleep is shown to increase our stress. But both of these are mediated by that HPA axis, and in fact, impaired sleep can be seen as a stressor all on its own. So 2 nights of 4 hours in bed in comparison to 10 hours in bed has been shown to increase cortisol by 21%. And not only that, but it also disrupts the natural rhythm of these hormones. Okay, so you might be thinking that this is all doom and gloom, but don't worry. Next week, I'm going to tell you what you can do to improve your stress response and then recover more quickly and also improve your sleep. So tell me in the comments down below, do you have a bedtime routine that helps you get to sleep? Do you not have one? Do you think that you should have one? I'll give you a clue at what should be in there, and that is devices. They are big disruptors. If you've enjoyed the information in this video, give me a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell icon, and I shall see you next week.